Monday. It's all good though. Monday my least favorite days, but hey, it's all good. It's still gonna be a good one. Got my workout in this morning. Got my haircut, made my smoothie for breakfast, and yeah. And just waiting for my shift to start. I'm here at work kind of early, so like I said, just waiting on my peoples to join and we're gonna chat it up. And Mondays are tough, so that's good. Just cold. Yeah, man. It's Monday. Monday my least favorite days, but hey, I'm here. Good morning. How you doing, Zona? Good morning, Eva. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Monday. I know Monday is my least favorite days, but hey, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everyone enjoyed life. I hope everybody was able, do what they wanted to do over the weekend. I know I did, and I got my Meta glasses. Y'all. I finally got my Meta glasses. My Meta glasses came in Friday. I'm excited about them. I have created some content with them. They are actually cool. I love my Meta glasses. What's up, AZ family? What's up, Lily? Yes, they are cool. Like right now, I have them turned off because I'm trying to save as much battery as I can. I have my charging case in my bag. But man, I love these glasses. They by Ray-Ban, and I know from my understanding that Oakley has their own version of the Meta glasses. So it's cool. Like I said, I went live on Facebook and Instagram, and my glasses connects to your phone via Bluetooth. So I could when I was going live, I was switching between my phone and my glasses, and like it was cool, man. I actually love these glasses, and actually, my wife got me these Meta glasses as a gift for Father's Day. It took me so long to get my glasses back because the issue was the tech people kept sending my lenses back off to get them redone because either the lenses was coming back too big or they was coming back too small. And yeah, I do have my prescription. I do have my prescription in these lenses, so I can pretty much wear them every day. But like I said, that was the issue. But they finally got it corrected. The tech guy finally called me. He was saying, "Like, man, this is our fourth time sending your glasses back off to them because they either was coming back too big or too small." So we had to do a. He said that they had to do an extra step. They had to take my lenses to a company that had a trace machine to trace over the lenses that came with these frames, and then they had to send them off to the tech people, to finally get my prescriptions put in. So, but like I said, it worked, and I waited a whole month to get my Meta glasses back. I'm excited. I love them, man. Can you please show me? I'm sorry. Here you go. As I said, I can record. The light comes on here when you're recording, and this side right here is the actual camera. And like I said, Meta talks to you. And like I said, you're gonna ask Meta just about damn near anything. If there's anything you want to know, you just say, hey Meta, take a picture of this, tell me what it is, and it'll take a picture and it'll tell you exactly what it is. It'll tell you it'll describe it down to you to a T. I'm sorry, Lily. I'm not trying to annoy you, my love. I'm not trying to annoy you. My bad, fan. I'm a deputy sheriff for the no, sheriff's office here in Shelby County. What's up, Woody? Are you gonna do a turkey tour? Nah. For safety purposes, I can't really show y'all what goes on in the building. Like I said, I work in the courthouse, so there'll be kind of like a breach of security. So. But like I said, I'm here at work. I'm just waiting for roll call to start. And like I said, my shift doesn't start till 8:30. So I'm just here extra early. Like I said, I got up early this morning. I went to the gym around 4:30. I got my workout in. Came home around 5:30. Did about an hour workout. I did some cardio. I ran on the treadmill. I did about a mile in the mile and the tenth, and I did some heavy lifting with some dumbbells. So I did chest and tricep today, and I came home and like I said, took a shower, got ready for work, made me a smoothie, and yeah, wow, that's impressive. Yeah, I actually love these glasses. So, what do you wish more people understood about your job as a marshal? Well, I'm not a marshal. I'm a deputy sheriff, but Finn, I think what I want people to understand when it comes to being a law enforcement officer is that we are not robots and we are human just like everybody else. We do have a heart, we do have feelings, and we do have families we want to go home to. So like I said, everything that we do, is nothing personal. It just it just it just part of the job. You know what I'm saying? And of course there'll always be people out there that will always be unhappy about what we do, how we do it, and like I said, there are good officers out there, that does their job, and of course, there are some bad apples in the bunch somewhere, but we deal with that accordingly. But hey, we are human, and we just got a job to do. Uh, Say Woody got a question. He said, I got a question. Has somebody ever tried to hide something under their hat while trying to walk in? Not to my knowledge, Woody. For my understanding, like I said, we have security at the doors, so nothing really get past security. But I don't know if you are familiar with what happened here in Memphis, Tennessee, at our criminal court facility at 201 Poplar. A guy in a wheelchair. He came into the building. He went live or recorded himself with a gun in the restroom. Of course, our boss was not happy with that. But that incident has probably been just about the only time that a weapon has been. Well, I wouldn't say it's the only time. I'm not sure, but I just know of that incident where a weapon was brought into the building, which should have never happened. But the sheriff office made some changes to that. People in wheelchairs, they are getting checked. Just is as thoroughly as a person who's not in a wheelchair. Like soon as that metal detector go off, you're in the wheelchair. Hey, we're gonna warn you. We're gonna check you. If you got I understand people have like hip replacements and things like that. We warn you and all this stuff, and yeah. Blue Eyes, let's see. So how much coffee you guys drink daily? With a stressful job like that, I need a gallon of coffee. You know what, Blue Eyes? Honestly, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee at all. But I think how I handle stress is I go to the gym. I go to the gym and lift weights, and that's how I pretty much manage my stress. And of course, from time to time, I'll talk to my wife about some things that that's been bothering me. But other than that, I usually go to the gym. Going to the gym is my stress reliever. What's up, motorbike? How you doing? Have you ever pressed your finger panic button? Nah, I never had to. I pretty much can handle my own, but I'm never too proud, to ask for help when I need it. So if the time comes where I need help, then yeah, I will. I will press that button. So, hi, Lily, what you talking about now? Show me, honey. Show Lily, what you want me to show you? Yeah, oh man, Woody. To answer that last question, um, I've had man, I have experienced a lot in my profession, and over my span of time that I've been in law enforcement, man, I've been yelled at, I've been cussed at, I've been bit on the arm, I've been hit in the face, and man, well, I wouldn't say I experienced it all, but I have experienced enough. So yeah, I've been yelled at, cussed at, I've been bit in the arm, I've been hit in the face. I done got into foot chases, and I done had to pull my gun out on people, and yeah, it's of my time in law enforcement, I have experienced a lot. No coffee at all, man. I be crying without blue eyes, man. Look, I said I never could get into coffee. I tried. Like I even drank a whole cup of coffee with creamer and all that stuff just to, give myself the opportunity to say, hey, I did have some coffee, but I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into coffee. Mm, excuse me, y'all. But one thing I have gotten into, I would make a smoothie in a heartbeat. But usually I drink smoothies on days I have my workouts. Like I said, I did go to the gym this morning around 4 o'clock. I did chest and tricep, and I did about a mile on the treadmill, on a slight incline at that. Well, probably for the better. Caffeine is no good for the health. Yep. My wife, on the other hand, she loves coffee. She loves coffee. She loves energy drinks. I'm like, hey man, this stuff is not good for your man. This stuff is not good for your heart at all. And I be trying to convince my wife, like, babe, like you gotta stop. You gotta stop drinking all that caffeine, man. And my father, he has heart complications to this day from drinking all that caffeine. So, what's the weirdest thing that happened to you while on the job? Oh, that is a good question. I guess it kind of depends on what you define weird, but I wouldn't say anything weird happened to me, but I will say I think the most craziest thing I think that happened to me, I had to go to a mental call, and I guess this lady had overdose. I don't know, well, not overdose, but I think she took some drug or whatever it was, and she was acting wild at her mother's house, and the mother was concerned. She called us out there, and of course I'm a CIT officer. That's what this badge man, this little pen mean. But yeah, she urinated all over the floor, and as me and my partner, we trying to, she's trying to fight us, and we trying to drag her to the, to the tiner, and we trying to put her in the car. She just was acting wild, man. I think that's about. I wouldn't say that was the weird situation, but I think that was like a crazy situation that I experienced. But yeah. But yeah, those was my patrol years. I'm no longer in patrol anymore. I'm in the courthouse, and hey, I'm absolutely happy with that. Jordan said, "Oh, I said, how much weed is considered intent to distribute?" Uh, now Jordan, you ain't carrying no weed on you, are you? Let me ask that question first before I answer. Uh, now for as a disclosure, I'm no I'm no expert, okay? I'm no expert when it comes to law. I know it. Okay. Now I'm no expert. Now, indeed, I am considered an expert because I am law enforcement. But the same laws that we take people to jail over and everything that we enforce is pretty much is no different from the laws that you all can research yourself. But now don't quote me on this. I could be incorrect, but to answer your question, Jordan, how much weed is considered intent to distribute? Like I said, each state law is different. So I don't know what state you stay in, but I know in Tennessee, um, I believe that it will have to be a felony amount to be considered to be charged with intent to distribute or whatever to that of that nature. But like I said, each state law is different. I know here in Tennessee, I know you would have to have an amount of 13.75 grams, I believe, to for it to be a felony amount, and that is enough, I guess, to be a charge with intent to distribute. So, American Born was good. Is it Tennessee? It said, have you arrested development yet? No, I have not. I have not. And Jordan, your message is held for review. Dr. Ass Naked, I don't know what the hell that means. But okay. Oh, that's an old school hip hop group. Hmm. I didn't know that, but no. No American Born have not. They were called Tennessee. Hmm. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Hmm. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to hurry up and finish drinking this smoothie before we get too hot. Like I said, I went to the gym this morning. I usually make me a smoothie for breakfast. I'm trying to see who the words Dr. Ass Naked. That's that's weird. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, man. Like I said, weekends go by too fast. I wish they would consider us having a 4-day work week where we work 4 days out of a week, 10-hour shift, and we be off 3 days. Work Monday through Thursday, be off Friday, Thursday. No, be off Yeah, Monday through Thursday, there'll be 4 days, 10 hours, it's 40 hours. And then we'll be off on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I would definitely love that. Oh, man. Mr. Ass Naked, I don't know what it is you're trying to send me, but your comment has been held for review. So whatever you're saying ain't good, and I can't see it. What it do?
Oh, you're here doing live?
Something like this.
We got the way because I don't want to be on nobody's camera.
Why not?
Sir.
No blue eyes. I don't want to know what he said. And here, I don't even think I want to say it. No blue eyes. Nope, don't. What's up, Mitchell? You're a park ranger? No, sir. I am a deputy sheriff with the sheriff's office here in Memphis, Tennessee, or Shelby County, Tennessee. And I know we have a trial today, so we have a trial in my assigned courtroom, so I'm probably about to go ahead and put my gear on so I can go ahead and get ready. Which don't take me long. You on the clock? No, Alicia, I'm not on the clock. I'm not on the clock. Actually, my shift starts at 8:30. That's what time my roll call starts, but I'm just sitting outside the car. I'm just here extra early. But I think I am finna go ahead and be putting my stuff on because we have a trial with today, and I have to go get the jurors and all of that stuff. Oh shit, peace out there. Holla at you, Chad. What's up, Chad? Woody, do y'all have a seatbelt law in here in New Hampshire? We don't. Yeah, we definitely have a seatbelt law here. You be safe, Alicia. Thank you, Blue Eyes. I appreciate it. Thank you. I be trying to subscribe back to everybody, but for some reason I can't see all my subscribers, so I don't know. I don't know what's up with that, but I do try to subscribe back to everybody. But thank you, Blue Eye, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'll make sure I do the same. If I can find your page, hold on, let me see. You coming back later? I will. You know what? I will be back on live later, all because you asked. Any tips? Any tips? I mean, it kind of depends on what tips are you looking for. What if? And what you mean snowball? Say thanks, bring some stories. Okay. If anything crazy go on here at work in the courthouse, I'll definitely let you know. What up, J Flash 85? What's good? Your back don't be hurting, bro. From time to time, my back will get a little stiff, but like I said, it just comes from the the weight of the duty belt. But what helps me out a lot, like I said, I go to the gym, I lift weights, and what helps my back out a lot is when I do deadlifts. Deadlifts work your lower back and your legs. So the more deadlifts I do, the more wearing my duty belt don't usually affects me. Hey, fish, my day has been good. Actually, my day is about to begin soon in a little bit. But actually, my day got started at 4 o'clock this morning. I got up this morning. I went to the gym around 4:30. I did cardio. I lift some weights. I did chest and tricep, and I did a mile on the cardio as a warm up, and came home. Took a shower, got ready for work, made me a smoothie, and I'm good. If you do go live again today, I'll join again if I see it. Okay. And like I said, it'll probably be later on in the evening. Like I said, I do work from 8:30 to later on in the evening. So I'll definitely join. What's the agenda for today? Like I said, I work at the courthouse. So I did enough time in patrol, and it was enough for me. 6 years in patrol, 2 years in the courthouse. So I've been with the sheriff office for 10 years. So oh, I got another Mrs. Help for review. Oh shit! What if? What if I don't know what you said? But that message was held for review. Whatever you said, it must wasn't good. Hey, 10 or 20 more to go. Yeah, but the what I hate about Shelby County is that the retirement plan that we're currently on right now kind of sucks. So it's like you kind of have to be at the retirement age, which is in Tennessee. I hear about I don't know how about any other states, but I know Forest County. Um, if you came on in 2000 or whatever, or anything after that, this retirement plan that we have is you can retire in 25 years, but you won't get your full retirement until you reach the retirement age, which is 65. Now, there are some people who came on way before I have that's on a different plan to where they can retire in 25 years and they can get all their benefits. So it's just this retirement plan that I'm under now. Like I can retire from the sheriff office in 25 years, but I won't get all of my retirement until I reach the age of 65. So I don't know if they did that, to try to keep deputies with the sheriff's office, but which is one of the reasons why we're short, because a lot of deputies are leaving, going to different agencies in different states because one, the retirement plan, two, the pay could be better. But yeah, like I said, there are others out here who's not looking at the money, but they just do it for the joy of it. So like I said, I'm here. Like I said, I do this job because I actually enjoy doing it. I do believe this job was meant for me. Like I said, I went to a 4-year college. I went to University of Tennessee at Martin. I got my bachelor's in political science, concentration in public administration. And like I said, of course, just like any other story you've heard, of course, I didn't get the career in my field that I wanted. But hey, my eyes Was set on join the sheriff's office, and here I am. Appreciate it. What if our state double pension? I said we have pension plan, but and also we have there's another retirement plan to get where you can set up like something like is what it's called deferred compensation, to where basically you sign up for a Roth 457, and it'll automatically take however much you want to out of your check. So that's what I have set up too. So not only would I get retirement, but I have money going into a Roth 457. So I have not just my retirement, but I have something I can pull from my deferred compensation when I retire. So I'm 40. I'm looking to become a deputy here in Mississippi. Oh, that's what's up, JJ601. Like I said, I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee, and you're 40. It's definitely not too late. As long as you're in shape, you've been keeping yourself up in shape, you've been exercising, working out, or whatever. So, hey, I say do it. And honestly, if it wasn't for me having a mortgage here where I live, I honestly would have joined a police agency in Mississippi because their pay is good. Their pay is good. Their officers get take home cars. The officers get take home rifles. They get take home shotguns. And man, and I think in some parts of Mississippi, I don't even think they have roll call at their at the station. That's good. I'm in Brookhaven. Cool. Brookhaven. I haven't been there before. I don't think I have. Maybe something I need to check out. What time is it? 7:54. All right. It's 7:54, guys. So I appreciate you all. Don't be late. I know, right, Lisa? I don't need to be late. Hey, it's still early. It's still early. I don't my roll call don't start at 8:30, but I am finna go ahead and get off this live so I can go ahead and go inside. Well, first got to get my stuff on, but go inside, get my court together. I said South of Jackson on 55. I need to head to New Orleans. Oh, okay. You know what? I may have drove through there at that time. Me and my wife drove to New Orleans. So I think that sounds familiar to me. Am I legal? I don't. I am I legal? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I said, are you doing anything illegal? Mm, oh. Out in Tennessee, you guys see a lot of bears. I haven't seen any bears, but I watch enough news to where people have encountered some. They have encountered some black bears next to the town coming out of Mississippi. Okay, yeah, I think. Okay, your town sounds familiar to me now. Now that you mentioned it. Okay. Well, okay, guys. Like I said, it was nice chatting with you all. Like I said, I'm finna go ahead and get my gear on so I can go inside and get my court together. Like I said, I enjoyed chatting with you all. And like I said, if you enjoy my live, like I said, just hit that like and subscribe button. And like I said, Alicia requested that I go live again this evening. So y'all probably see me back on live again. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Like I said, today Monday. We don't like going to work on Mondays, but hey, just remember, maintain a positive attitude. I don't know who you believe in, but always keep God first. And like I said, we're gonna get through this day. And like I said, today Monday. I said we got 4 more days to go. We gonna get through this, all right? So y'all be blessed. It was nice chatting with you all. Y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Peace out.